if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
The best campaign video I have ever seen. This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Comment on this video. Share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to interject this clip from John Kennedy. This dude is the funniest dude in Congress, period. There's nobody funnier than John Kennedy. He says some of the darnest things, and I love the fact that he don't give a flying flip about hurting nobody's feelings. He's going to tell the truth. Now, John Kennedy, obviously, when you look at the crime in Louisiana, it is just out of control. And Baton Rouge, I mean, we already know how Baton Rouge roll. I mean, they're almost at the top of the charts of being the murder capital of the United States of America. And John Kennedy has had enough with these lunatics and the defund the police movement. But I want you to hear his campaign video, 30 seconds. The best campaign video I have ever seen. Roll the film.
Violent crime is surging in Louisiana. Woke leaders blame the police. I blame the criminals. A mom should not have to look over her shoulder when she's pumping gas. I voted against the early release of violent criminals, and I opposed defunding the police. Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead. I'm John Kennedy, and I approve this message.
Dang, John. John Kennedy went straight for the jugular. He said, if you don't like the cops, then call a crackhead. And why do I agree with this? And I know some people may think John Kennedy is being superfluous. I agree with this because if you look at the mission and motive of some of these politicians, who are they supporting more? Out here in L.A., you can go and jaywalk, and they go, "Oh no, we don't need to criminalize jaywalking," and especially for black and brown people who are too stupid to walk across the street and look at traffic signals like everybody else. I guess they can't do it right. This is what the politicians believe. This is why they change laws, because black and brown bodies. As if we don't know how to look at the sign and look at a green light and see a semi-truck rolling through and say, I probably shouldn't cross this light on a green signal. Or you could just go to rappers. Back in L.A., when I say L.A., this is the whole state of California. When you look at Gavin Newsom, the dumbest, most beta male in the United States of America. Oh, no, you can't use rap music against rappers who are literally confessing to murders and murdering black and brown people. You can't. How dare you confess to that or have that against him in the court of law? But that's why you should call a crackhead then. If you don't like the police, then you call somebody else to show up. You call somebody else. Who's going to show up when your baby daddy come over there and knock you in the head with a beer bottle? Gavin Newsom ain't going to show up. None of these other senators, what's on it? Lori Dirtyfoot and mayor of Chicago, she ain't going to show up. Who gonna show up for you when they get the stealing and killing? It's gonna be police officers, and they don't get to go online or go on the air when they say 12-11-7, copy a man with a gun call. We don't say 12-11-7. What race is that person? That's not how I go. 12-11-7. Is that person gay or not? This is what liberals I think happens when police respond to a call. 12-11-7. I can't respond to that call because it's in the hood. And the last time we were there, a couple cops got shot, so we're going to pass. Sometimes I wish cops can do that, but we don't. We show up, we put that uniform on, we go out there, and we protect and serve with our lives. You think cops want to die over Pookie and them? They're out here thugging and killing, and you die trying to save Pookie, and another man kill him tomorrow. And you done lost your whole life and your family. But there's brave men and women that go beyond the call to serve and protect perfect strangers. And they don't get paid worth a dime. How do you know, Mr. Tatum? I was getting paid $45,000 a year. $45,000 my base pay, $21.88 an hour. Putting my life on the line. High-speed chases, jumping over fences, I pulled one girl off a bridge. She was going to jump to her death. I negotiated with another person who was high on methamphetamine trying to jump off the 11th floor of the Tucson house. Pay me $45, and then I miss holidays. I'm working midnight shift. I'm sleeping like a zombie. I got things that I've seen that I can never unsee. Those fatal traffic accidents, body parts on the freeway. I can never unsee that. $45,000 a year. You know, cops ain't doing it because of money. Cops ain't doing it because they can't wait to be racist. And they gonna go out and they trying to find a black man today. It's just asinine to me. This whole idea, this whole movement, the reason why I think John Kennedy is making this video is because everything related to police reform and is based on a lie. I've been wanting to say this all show. It's based on a lie. Michael Brown was a lie. Cops were justified. Breonna Taylor, that whole thing they made up was a lie. Eric Garner, lies. Keep going. We go down the list. Jacob Blake, lies. They tell all of these lies, and then they push legislation on top of it like we too dumb to figure it out. Black people being disproportionately affected by lies. Black people are disproportionately committing crime. That's why they're getting into confrontation with police officers. People need to stop telling lies.